Hi everybody, welcome to episode 2 of our season 4 playthrough. Not sure if season 4 is really benefiting us because we don't have the expansion yet. We might change that depending on how far we get, but anyway, we're just had our first episode where we saw the Act 1 opener. We learned a little bit about our character. We were in the dank cellar, or basement, when we left off, and then right as I was closing up, the game crashed on me, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm going to switch this back to party, or whisper. And let's just go ahead and jump right in, see where we're at. Alright, looks like we're back in New Tristram. So again, because the game crashed while I was in the dank cellar, I think it automatically teleported me back to Tristram. Let's check our quest journal. And we have to kill the wretched queen and the wretched mothers in the old ruins northeast of New Tristram. That's our quest. Our journal, this is... what is all this? I think this is where everything is spelled out. But I don't really need to watch it or see it. Yeah.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, but now he's dead.
Well, you shouldn't have made that promise, buddy. There's Leah, Deckard Cain's daughter. Here's an interesting thing. I don't know if it's changed, but there is the Book of Cain, which is a book that helps you identify things. Never found any use for it. Here's our stash. This is where we could put our special items. So if we wanted to, we could put our dagger in here. That's only if we wanted to. And here's a merchant that we can sell things to. Hey, we've got 10,136 gold. I think this is a shared Season 4 gold. So I have another Season 4 character, and I think her gold is shared with Ghulam here. So I could buy a short sword or a axe if I wanted to. I could also buy magic chest armor and gloves. Here you can see stat change if equipped, plus 999.9% recovery because it generates 4% per 4 life per second. You can buy some pants. Those look like pretty good pants for an early character. But I think we're just going to go ahead and run into battle with our little half robe here. Oh, and look at that. Because we didn't complete or save the game, we have to kill the wretched mothers again. That's alright, I guess. So we got shoes this time. We'll put the shoes on. That gives us at least 7 armor. Hit the old escape button, and there they are. They're not shoes so much as they are a ribbon wrapped around our feet, apparently. But let's keep going. We'll find those wretched mothers as quickly as we can. Maybe we'll do the dank cellar again. Oh yeah, we got to do this again. That's alright. You know, the thing about Diablo is it's always been a little grindy. You know, you grind out the mobs or the monsters and to gain more better loot. So here's another wretched mother here. Boom. Taking her out. We've got the Quill Fiends here. Some of these characters actually are from Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is actually, don't get me wrong, it's still kind of a fun game to play. I think I have it installed on my laptop. I don't play it that often. Apparently the real fun of the game is playing with a friend. But I usually play these games alone. Usually vegging out to listening either to music or the radio or television. Oh, Villager Journal. Not going to listen to that though. But hey, we reached level 4 and we get our first hotbar skill. So if I click this, it's Blinding Flash. Blind all nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Well, that's interesting. Pile of bones. Punch the pile of bones. Let's keep... I think what we could do to skip a lot of this is to follow the road. I like that little initial attack. I'm really torn though. I just can't miss out on the loot in case there is any. And of course there isn't. So I'm always backtracking, filling in those blank spaces on the map. Just like Joseph Conrad in those stories that I read in college English class. The Heart of Darkness. Here we go. Damp cellar. Alright, damp cellar again. Anything in here? Yes, a chest. Hey, paid off. Oh, bad guys. And we got the experience bonus. 18 monsters plus 49 experience. I think that's what that said. And there really wasn't anything in the chest beside gold. I've noticed that's the thing about Diablo 2, or excuse me, Diablo 3. On the season characters, the loot doesn't drop as quickly as it does in regular adventure mode. We've got just standard gloves. And also the characters hurt more. So, I don't know. That's why you had to gear up. Let's see. We got those gloves we can put on. Nope, not that one. Inventory. So, plus 5 gloves. Why not? Every little bit helps, right? I still don't know how to basically do a lot of the gearing up. You know, that's the thing about modern gaming. It seems like not only is there the game that you play, but you also, if you really want to get good at some of these things, you have to go online and look at the loot stat sites. You know, find the Diablo 3 guide online and play that. Or no, look at that. Usually like Game Facts. You know, they tell you, oh yeah, if you want the best gear setup, you've got to do this and farm these guys to get the special shoes that drop. We got our first yellow, so click on the inventory and it can show you. And this season, it's the Veiled Crystal. And last season, I think it was called something else, believe it or not. But we've got the Veiled Crystal here. That's a rare crafting material. These come in handy when you unlock the blacksmith to help you make better gears, better weapons, better armors. Let's get this wretched mother up here. Boom. Alright, we got all 3 of them again. Quick shoes. The quick shoes will replace our regular shoes. And it's a little tougher, and it gives you that 5% movement speed. That's nice. Let's get these guys down here. 2 punches and a kick. 2 punches and a kick. I'm trying to do that a little bit more. Seems like the third attack is the finishing move, so if I punch twice and kick, maybe that gives me something. Kind of on a little low health here, so I'm going to hit Q and then give myself 30 seconds for the potion button to recharge. But let's go down to our cave under the well and see what's in here. Gold and bad guys. Not really finding a lot of loot, I gotta say. Just as I say that, I get Bracers of the Hawk. Bracers are good, plus 9 dexterity. I'm not really sure what the preferred stat is on. Oh, it tells you. Primary attributes for Barbarian and Crusaders, Strength. Primary attribute for Demon Hunters and Monks, which I am, is Dexterity. So these are good magic bracers because they give us plus 9 to the Dexterity. So definitely going to be wearing that. Gloves and shoes that we don't really need can go here. Let's see. Intelligence, witch doctors, and wizards. Vitality, I guess, is just that common stat that everybody needs. Here's the details in case you're really you're really into that kind of stuff. This is where those websites I was telling you about earlier really come into play. You know, they tell you, oh, you got to have, 98% attack doodle for that dealy wad. But we're not going to bother about that just yet. I may look at that stuff on my own later just to make sure I'm not completely noobing it up down here, but that's going to happen. I'm not one of those MLG players, the Major League Gamers. Yeah, I'm an old arcade guy from back in the day, let me tell you. Here's a chest. Let's open the chest. Oop, reptilian bracers of thorns. The old Blizzard naming system. Regenerates life, but is not as got much damage and not as much toughness. I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with a +9 dexterity. I'm going to really try to build up my dexterity stat and maybe my vitality. We'll keep going. More monsters and another chest. Boom. More gold. That kick seems to be really handy when you got a bunch of mobs in a single area. I haven't used my blinding flash yet. And we've got an insightful buckler. And if I click on my inventory for that, oh, I can use it. That's weird. Alright, well, reduces cooldown of all skills by 4%. Never really heard of a monk using a shield. Probably does. Not the greatest for my character, but we're going to go ahead and use it for a little while. See what happens. And explore more of the map. More quill fiends. I don't know if I told you this in the other game, but the quill fiends are a return from Diablo 2. They're making a return appearance. And let's take out those barrels. Oh, that's just health globe. Oh, I'll grab it though. There we go. Fill ourselves back up. And now we're back to the dank cellar. There it is. Alright.
Empty. Did those creatures steal the treasure?
Gonna take off Sarkoth again. And we used our blind maneuver. There we go. We have the reptilian slash of something. Of sash of slaughter. So since we don't have a belt yet, we'll put on that belt. And now we'll hopefully finish up the Fallen Star quest. We've got to kill the wretched queen in the old ruins. So I think we're getting close. Like I said, the maps, they don't tend to change. Another wretched mother. And we picked up something. What was it? A chest. So we'll put the chest armor on. Not bad. Not bad at all. Old ruins. Here we are. A dead militiaman.
The ruins of old Tristram. The shadow of Diablo still hangs over this place.
Here she is. The wretched queen. And boom, we got her. So now we've got to use the old ruins waypoint and talk to Captain Rumford again, our good friend Captain Rumford. But before we do that, I think I saw where we picked up some pants. So let's check our character out. Now he's looking a little decent. He's got a shirt. He's got something that they're calling gloves. He's got pants that go up to above his knee. So not bad. Alright, Gulam, let's explore more old Tristram. There's a club on the weapons rack there. More walking corpses. Just doing this to try to see if we can't get more better loot. I always want the more better loot. Oh, missed with the kick. Boom. Oh, I punched him in half. It is interesting that the background stuff kind of falls apart. Oh, more lore XP. Like I said, I'm not really doing a lot of the lore. Some of the other YouTubers say that the story isn't that great anyway. I don't know. I haven't given it a chance. Like I said, I just play to collect the XP and try to improve the loot that I get. Which so far hasn't been very good. Alright, well. Does this guy have anything on him? He doesn't. So I punched the stump in anger in the hopes that a ring will fall out, and of course it won't. We're probably too much of a low level for a ring. So it looks like we've Oh, rotting wood. We'll punch the rotting wood. Looks like we've completely explored Old Tristram. So I guess we're going to take the waypoint here. After we take our frustration out on these barrels. Boom. 12 gold. And back to New Tristram. Alright, here we are. Let's see what Captain Rumford has to say now.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him.
Yeah, don't you know?
My mind is stronger.
Don't you know Deckard Cain, the hero of Diablo 2? We've got to find him. Alright, so we've got ourselves some gloves here. Plus 257% recovery, but minus 0.3 toughness. Well, that's alright. We're always going to take, I think, the stuff with the stats on it versus the regular junk. And seeing as how it's junk, let's go talk to the merchant. And let's just sell that stuff. Get rid of that jazz. I'm probably getting rid of stuff I should keep. Do I want to buy that? Sure, it's only 61. And hey, what's this? Let's buy this stuff too. I can afford it. So that means sell that, and wear that, and wear this. We got our first yellow thief wraps. 2 life per second, and 3 life after each kill, and increased gold pickup. And we are talking to the healer. But what we really need to do is talk to Leah. Alright, Leah, what next?
Come, let us search for your uncle.
Yep, good old Deckard Cain.
First. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Alright, so we got to go find the key. And to get there, we take the waypoint again. And back to the old ruins. And let's let her open up the gate. There you go.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What happened to your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Mighty blow. I haven't gotten much above 7 with the Mighty Bow achievement, I think. If I recall correctly. 24 monsters killed plus 108 XP. Not bad. There's a dead villager here with nothing on him. Or her, I guess. Crossing the bridge. Trying to find Adria's hut. Just got there. Let's see. Anybody inside? Anybody doing anything in here?
A hidden cellar. Follow me.
Alright, she's going to go down the hidden cellar. So I guess I will too.
Mother's secrets are here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Well, believe it, baby. Boom, boom, kick. Captain Dalton. Oh, we found him. Captain Rumford's buddy. Oh. Looks like we were hit with the frost bomb there. We've got Sash of the Hawk. We'll pick that up. Is that a better belt than what we have on? It does more damage, less recovery. I'm going to wear it. Why not? I like the damage stat. Still got our Veiled Crystal. And now, of course, that we've found Leah's mother's basement, in which it proves she was a witch, I guess she wants us to talk to her. So, hey, why don't we kick over the cauldron? We can do that.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing.
Well, reading your mom's journal would be disturbing, I think.
We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will find your uncle. Stay here and find out what you can.
All right.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspect.
Oh, here's the journal. We're not going to listen to that. But anyway, she's going to read the journal. We're going to find Deckard Cain. But actually, I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to go ahead and call it. So thanks again for watching. If I hit C, no, not C, is it D? X, not X. F, R, V, T, G. Oh, G, what is...
That ability is not yet recharged.
Oh, I can put my my banner down with G. Z, that is, there it is. The close-up. I wish there was a view that is somewhere in between Z and this view. You know, but there you have it. So there we are. We can talk to Leah about Tristram and Adria's death, but we're not going to do that. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to call it a game. So thanks again for watching, and see you next time, I hope. Season 4 Diablo 3 playthrough. Not gotten very far, but gotten somewhat far. So anyway, until next time, good luck, and goodbye.